And he's a jerk, by the way.
He's also a world-class athlete along with Mandine.
Absolutely, and that's the problem. Money Shot is as good as they say they are. Their reputation precedes them. Everyone knows that these two guys, Elijah Dean and Zach Nystrom, have run roughshod over Pittsburgh wrestling for the past 3 years. We also know that Ryse Wrestling was in negotiation to sign these guys to a 2023 contract. And before that contract could be signed, Money Shot, to take advantage of the situation, ruffled some feathers in Ryse. So now Ryse management had no choice but to give in to the demands of Money Shot to get them in the ring, because everybody in that locker room wants a piece of these guys for interrupting Lee Moriarty's return last month. Nystrom and Elijah Dean care about money and the opportunity to make more money. They want the notoriety to make more money. That's all it's about.
Oh my goodness.
They're capitalist in the most nefarious sense.
And there's also no honor among these thieves. They were holding, both teams holding each other's ring gear hostage. You could see Tad Jarvis and Cowpoke Paul did the right thing, but Money Shot did not. Cowpoke Paul is incensed right now. That hat is everything to Cowpoke Paul.
As we know, Ty, Elijah Dean, nearly a 4-year pro in this sport. Zach Nystrom, a 3-year pro. And in that very short time, they cemented themselves as true forces in the Pittsburgh wrestling scene. They've had a reputation, which is why when they hit the ring last month, everyone was shocked. Everyone knew what they were here to do, and that's to exploit the opportunities that Ryse provides.
And they've held some of the highest gold in this industry in Pittsburgh professional wrestling. So you know they got to have their eyes set on the gold here at Ryse.
And on the flip side here, Ty, these guys wanted to pull the punk card of management. They wanted to force their way in on their own terms. But how much egg on the face would it be if Money Shot is defeated here in their debut in Ryse?
This is potentially their biggest match in Ryse Wrestling because it's the first one. Like you said, this is the first impression, and this crowd's already telling them they suck, so they're going to have to go above and beyond to prove that they don't.
And listen, I'm not going to take anything away from the ability of Money Shot. Elijah Dean and Zach Nystrom are true pro wrestling prodigies. They're a rare breed. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to endorse the way they conduct themselves personally. Just not going to happen.
Listen, that's what we've been talking about. We've been talking about a couple of major things, and one of them has been Money Shot because they made a statement. So it worked. You can argue, oh, they're jerks, oh, they're buttholes. But you know what? The big unit, Zach Nystrom, and the man dime, Elijah Dean, they made headlines in Ryse Wrestling. Arguably the biggest, if not the second biggest news coming out of the past couple of events has been Money Shot. This crowd is so invested in this contest right now. Now we're going to see some pro wrestling.
Collar and elbow tie up here. Zach Nystrom immediately using his size advantage to muscle Tad Jarvis back to the corner. No rest for the weary. Nystrom's going to get in that cheap shot when he can to take advantage here. Sends Jarvis in. Tad avoids the contact.
Nystrom's a big man, not going down. He's saying the mustache is strong, you can't argue with him.
The arrogance quite literally oozing off of Nystrom.
Tad Jarvis leaving his feet, but it worked. Adding that extra momentum, able to put Nystrom flat on his back.
And despite not being a regular tag team, Cowpoke Paul and Tad Jarvis will have to be working on the same page here, because as we know, Money Shot have been working hand in hand for the past 3 or so years. They are not only on the same page, they're on the same sentence, reading the same word.
Cowpoke moving quick.
Basement drop kick, very
Beautifully
wisely done.
Ride him, Cowpoke.
Look out here. Man, and that's
beautiful.
That's how cohesive Money Shot is. And that's the nasty side of Elijah Dean.
Kudos to Cowpoke for trying to fight both competitors off at the same time, but at the end of the day, that was just simply 2-on-1, and it was just too much for Cowpoke. And that's also one tag partner knowing exactly what the other one's thinking and knowing exactly where to be in that situation.
And notice that Elijah Dean keeping Cowpoke Paul in the Money Shot corner until Zach Nystrom can lower that shot into the midsection.
Nystrom did not like that. Turnabout was fair play, but right to the eyes.
Fair play is not in the vocabulary of Money Shot. And if you don't believe me, the eye rake to Cowpoke Paul will
wait a second.
that point.
Man dime. Accidentally chopping Nystrom, but then again to the eyes. Cowpoke Paul's going to be blind at the end of this thing.
And this is so elementary but so effective, because not only is Elijah Dean pouring on more punishment to Cowpoke Paul, Elijah Dean is also standing between Cowpoke and Tad Jarvis, making a tag that much more difficult. Those type of things are no coincidence. That's no accident. That's all being done with a purpose.
We are just seeing textbook, beautiful tag team wrestling here. And I'm not surprised one bit. Like I said, one of the pinnacle tag teams going right now in Pittsburgh professional wrestling, in all of professional wrestling, really. I mean, Money Shot is a premier level tag team here at Ryse Wrestling.
Money Shot's been wrestling in several different states over the past few years. And let's be honest here, they are highly touted prospects. Their reputation precedes them. They are as talented as they believe they are, but they're insufferable.
I hate to say it, I think on both ends, the right decision was made. Money Shot coming to Ryse Wrestling, Ryse allowing them into Ryse Wrestling. Well, I guess they didn't allow them initially, but they made a statement. Ryse understood, the
Money
statement
Shot
was made.
Backed Ryse management into a corner. Are they supposed to let these guys just ruin Lee Moriarty's return? No, the entire Ryse locker room wants a piece of Money Shot.
I think that, I'm telling you right now, I think there's money to be made. Look at the power. You see it right there. I think there's money to be made off the backs of Money Shot if they're going to be in this company. If you're going to be begrudgingly held to using them as talent, then you might as well put them in these positions against the two of the hottest young acts in Ryse Wrestling. Tad Jarvis and Cowpoke Paul.
Cowpoke Paul just got bull rushed right there.
I mean, you tell me right now that to these Ryse fans, this is not a must-see attraction. And I think at the end of this, all of Pittsburgh is going to be talking about these four men. Look at that.
Elijah Dean here gets knocked to the apron and to the floor.
All the way to the floor. Money Shot's in a bad way here. Nystrom falls into the ring. Reaching to try to stop Cowpoke. Now he can't make a legal tag even if he wants to, but wait a second. The official didn't see the tag.
And immediately Elijah Dean putting Cowpoke Paul in the Money Shot corner as he gets absolutely mugged behind the referee's back.
Nystrom played the fool falling into the ring, but it was a distraction and a genius one.
It was a slimy ploy is what it was. And these Ryse fans are going to try to rally Cowpoke, but I'm not sure how effective it's going to be. Because right now the tag team...
He's trying. Oh, look at the power. Nystrom at the last second, knowing exactly where he was in the ring and hurling Cowpoke back down to the other side of that line dividing both halves of this ring right now.
Tag team continuity is deciding this contest right now.
Mandime ducking the Enziguri. I think. Wait a second. Cowpoke out the back door. Tag!
And let's hope that Tad Jarvis can rally here.
He's trying with all his might.
I have to say, I won't be heartbroken if Tad can put these guys through the canvas.
Throat chop to Mandime, and then Nystrom eats a knee. Wow! Big back body drop.
Roll up here. Shoulders down that time.
Unorthodox roll-up maneuver, but he got the 2 count. What are we seeing here? Nystrom hanging on.
Tad got caught and paid for it. Huge
Wow.
lariat.
Right across the nose.
Nystrom shoots Cowpoke paw in.
Big drop kick.
Shotgun drop kick puts Nystrom down to the canvas. Tad Jarvis now the legal man. And now we're seeing some teamwork from Jarvis and Cowpoke Paul.
Big back senton to break up the count.
And how fluid Elijah Dean is inside those ring ropes. There's one of the many examples of the skills that he's bringing to this matchup.
But we need to talk too about how close Tad and Cowpoke have come to victory so many times.
Hey ref, turn around, man.
Masterful work by Mandime there, getting the officials' attention.
And again, that's no coincidence. This is all a part of the plan for Money Shot.
Trying to fight these guys is trying to fight off a swarm of bats. They come from all different directions, every which way but up, and you just don't know where they're coming from next.
The Mandime here.
Oh no, Nystrom ate that rolling forearm.
Miscue from Money Shot.
And another miscue.
Elijah Dean pulls the referee in the middle of the way here.
He hit that big front flip cutter.
Where's the other official? Come on, we need, okay, we're on a monitor. Somebody back there get somebody else out here to count this thing.
The problem is no one's listening to us because they know we're good at our job. They trust us.
What the hell is he making a tag for? It's not like the referee's gonna see it.
There's a thing called honor, Jim, and these two men have it. Oh my goodness, are we gonna see?
Wait.
Whoa, what is going on here? I thought Mandime was about to reach for the sky.
Money Shot had an insurance policy. Money Shot had an insurance policy, but Tad Jarvis is going to fight by himself. Fighting for the honor of Ryse Wrestling is Tad Jarvis.
But is Tad even legal? There was a legal tag made, but I don't even know what is happening here.
Tad's going to try to do this thing by himself.
Oh,
he got caught.
Big mistake. Wow.
Bouncing, ricocheting is the body of Tad Jarvis. J Driller absolutely spikes Tad Jarvis. Damn it.
Cash the checks, boys.